What's going on, Brosif? We got a no cooling call here. They said didn't get below 80 last night. It's 82 in here now. Got it set to 85. Let's see what's going on here. We'll just bump it down. Get the unit to come on. Go 75. Well, there it is. Still learning the new property. All right, inside's on. Let's go check the outside. Outside's running, fan's running. I can hear the compressor. Probably gonna be low on refrigerant. Let's break out the old gutches. Yeah, these got those locking caps on it. Get you one of these, guys. I'll leave a link to one in the description below. The green handle is R22. The pinkish red handle is 410A. This is the 410A system, but they got the R22 caps on them. Alright, Skid, as you can see, we are extremely low. 74 PSI, 260 on the head, high superheat, no subcool. So we're gonna have to charge it up. First I'm gonna bleed the lines, get the air out. This is a TXV too, so we're gonna have to charge by subcool instead of superheat. If I had a piston in there, you would charge by superheat. And how can you tell? For all you new guys, you go up into the air handler and see if it's just a piston or if it's a TXV. All right, my lines are bled. And we're just gonna pop it until I get a 12-degree subcool. There's no target subcool written on the unit anywhere, so the installers who put these in, I asked them, they're like, oh, just put it up between 12 and 20. 12 and 20 subcool, that'd be good. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna give it some juice and I'll be back. Just gonna just pop it until it gets up there. All right, we're slowly inching up. 1 degree subcool, 44 degree superheat, 106 PSI on the low side, 290 on the high side. These are the shops, these are the community gauges. A lot of guys know that I use my Testos. My Testos are my personal gauges, my Testo 557s. But I decided to break these out, the fill piece, just to show you guys. I like the fill piece. A lot of guys ask me what I think. I like them. I've got no problems with them. It's just they're so big and bulky, man. I like the Testos only because of the size. It fits in my hand, that's it. Has nothing to do with performance or anything. I enjoy the fill piece stuff. I think they make great equipment. I just enjoy my Testos more because of the size. Plus they're my personal, man. Community tools seem to get raggedy real quick because no one takes care of it like they would take care of their own stuff, you know. Slowly getting up there. I've been on call too this week, so that's why I haven't been pumping out the videos. I've been busy, man. Had a call the other night. Unit was slap out of refrigerant. So the condenser was coming on, or I'm sorry, the air handler was coming on, but the condenser was off on the low pressure. And I just had to give it some juice. I almost recorded it, but it was late at night. I had my headlamp on. I don't like working on them at night, plus I need to pay attention instead of filming, you know what I mean? Might get hurt out there. Alright, bros, if I'm gonna leave it right there. It's around 12. About 14 subcool. 24 superheat, 137, 348, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. Definitely low. And guys, I do not like this First Company stuff. I don't like it. Never thought I'd say this, but give me a Goodman any day. I mean, it's like boutique custom crap. So a coil has to be handmade of her. They're custom. They take 8 to 10 weeks to get. So they're like $1,000 or something like that, my property manager was saying. So we're just like, hey, gotta do what we gotta do. Fill it up and let it roll. 79, we've already come down at a degree. That's good. Yeah, this First Company stuff is, I don't like it. It's blowing out of the vent at 61 degrees. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. 61, yeah. And guys, I use this just to get a ballpark idea. It's better than putting my hand up there. So don't give me grief, Super Techs. I get a lot of Super Techs stop by. Oh, that thing doesn't do anything. I know, it's just to get a ballpark, big dog. I'm not taking serious calculations or anything. This is maintenance. See, a lot of Super Techs, HVAC guys that stop by, they just don't understand apartment maintenance. We don't have time to make the doggone plenum and everything look like a porcupine with sensors and, you know, things that they put in there, static pressure. We just don't have time for that. We got washers, dryers, you know, other stuff to go look at. So I'd love to sit here and nerd out on the unit for an hour or two, but I don't have time. So don't give me crap about using my temp gun. Yeah, they got a Goodman condensers with First Company air handlers. Why don't they just throw an old Goodman air handler in there? I can get the parts from HD, coils, everything. Simple. This First Company stuff is for the birds, big dog. Unbelievable. But they're gonna be good to go here. Put the old cap back on. Again, I'll leave a link to one of these in the description below for these new locking caps. They sure are easy. Well, not so fast, Skid. I went over here to check the neighboring unit because I said, you know what, that's been running an awful lot. It's been running the whole time I was working on this one. It hasn't cycled off yet. I mean, it's been running, but it's like something ain't right. The line doesn't feel right. And sure enough, I was right. It's low. 2 degrees subcool, 1 degree subcool, 34 superheat. So I knew something wasn't right. So I'm going to charge the neighboring unit too. Get the air out of the line. This will save me from having a call. Just save my own on call. I'll be dog. That's what years of experience can do. You can look at a unit and say, man, something ain't right. This thing's been running the whole time. That suction line doesn't look sweaty enough. I mean, it's 90 degrees out here. That thing should be sweating all over the place. So I'm gonna give this one some juice as well. Make sure the Schraders aren't leaking. Start easy before we go ripping coils or, you know, breaking out the leak detector. Coming up, subcool's coming up. Just gonna give it a little popping. It's definitely low. All right, the one I was working on already cycled off. It reached set temperature. That's good news. Got a 12 degree subcool here. It's going to 12, bouncing around, still hunting, but it's 12. 32 degree superheat. Remember, it's a TXV. We got to charge by subcool, so I'm gonna go to 12. All right, save myself a call, son. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna check these Schrader valves for a leak. I already checked that one over there, the one I was working on. Whew, definitely would have gotten a call too. They would come home from work, say my apartment's hot. Feliz viernes, Skid. Estoy aprendiendo español, so I'm gonna speak some Spanish to my Latino fans. Tengo que mirar las telenovelas para practicar, so necesito amigos. No quiero mirar las telenovelas, Skid. Come on, man. Gonna put some of this Nylog on the Schrader valve here, on the service valve, the valve core. See if it's leaking. This is like a HVAC Teflon. You can put it around the threads here, or on the service valve up here. Put it on the cap around the threads, and it'll seal it like Teflon. If you got a small leak, it'll hold it. I'll leave a link to some of this in the description below. I learned this from Steve Ladd though. He'll put a goober on here, and if it gets to bubbling, you know you got a leak. That one looks good. Must be another infamous leaky First Company coil. I don't see any leaks out here, but I'm going to throw some of this on the threads anyway, just in case it's a tiny skeeter leg. Little bitty skeeter leg leak. I'm gonna put just a little skeeter leg around the threads. Alright dudes, gonna go ahead and end it here. Save myself an on call. I can't believe it. That's rare, but it happens sometimes. When it's on a Friday, bro. Whew. Hallelujah. Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Late. It's just the way